Did you know that Enoch didn't die but went to heaven? I will tell you why Enoch didn't die but he went to heaven. Make sure you watch to the end to get a better understanding. In a quiet village, nestled among lush hills and vibrant fields, lived Enoch, a man known for his kindness and wisdom. He was the heart of the community, often sharing stories that inspired hope and faith. His laughter rang through the streets, and his words were like seeds, planting the ideals of compassion and love in the hearts of those around him. But one fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Enoch felt a strange pull, as if the very air around him vibrated with a hidden promise. Something extraordinary is about to happen, he thought, looking up at the sky, where stars began to twinkle like distant beacons. That night, Enoch dreamt of a radiant light and a voice that whispered secrets of the universe. "Tomorrow, you will ascend," the voice said, echoing in his heart. When morning came, he awoke with a sense of peace and purpose. As he shared his dream with his wife, Miriam, she listened intently, her eyes wide with wonder and a hint of worry. "Promise me you'll come back," she said, her voice tinged with concern. "I promise," Enoch replied, his heart steady, knowing deep down that this was his destiny. The next day, Enoch climbed to a familiar hilltop, a place where he often found solace. As he stood there, enveloped by the beauty of nature, the air shimmered around him. Suddenly, a brilliant light engulfed him, lifting him gently off the ground. When the light faded, Enoch found himself standing before magnificent gates adorned with jewels, shimmering in colors he had never seen before. An angel welcomed him with open arms. "Welcome, Enoch. You have been chosen." As Enoch stepped through the gates, he was overwhelmed by the beauty of heaven. Gardens bloomed with flowers radiating joy, rivers flowed with light, and laughter echoed through the air. Enoch felt a sense of belonging that he had never experienced before. "Here, you will learn the true essence of love and faith," the angel said, guiding him through this celestial paradise. Enoch soon found himself in the presence of the Creator, whose love enveloped him like a warm embrace. "You have lived a life of kindness, Enoch, but your journey is not over. You must return to earth." "Why?" Enoch asked, confusion clouding his mind. "Because your mission is to inspire others. Share the message of love and unity, and help them remember the beauty within themselves," the Creator replied. Before returning, Enoch received gifts of wisdom and compassion, a deep understanding that would guide him in his mission. "You will carry these gifts in your heart," the Creator assured him. "Now, it is time to return." As the light enveloped him once more, Enoch felt a mix of excitement and determination. He knew he had a purpose to fulfill. When Enoch opened his eyes, he was back on the hill, the sun warming his face. His heart raced as he rushed back to the village. The people gathered, confusion and concern etched on their faces. "I have returned," Enoch exclaimed, his voice filled with joy. "I have seen heaven, and I bring a message." Enoch shared his experiences, describing the beauty of heaven and the importance of love and unity. The villagers listened, captivated by his words, their hearts opening to the possibilities of hope. "Love is the greatest power we possess," he urged. "We must embrace it to transform our lives and our community." However, not everyone believed him. A group of skeptics arose, challenging his authenticity. They sowed doubt among the villagers, claiming that Enoch had simply lost his mind during his time away. But Enoch stood firm, determined to prove the power of love. He organized gatherings where people could share their stories and experiences, encouraging dialogue and understanding. One day, a fierce storm threatened the village. Dark clouds swirled ominously, and the winds howled like a wild beast. The skeptics urged fear and despair, insisting that the storm was a sign of punishment for believing in Enoch's message. But Enoch gathered the villagers. "Together, let us pray for strength and protection," he urged, his voice steady. As they joined hands and prayed, the storm began to calm, and sunlight broke through the clouds, illuminating the village with hope. The villagers were filled with awe, and the skeptics' doubts began to fade, replaced by a growing belief in the message Enoch had brought. With each passing day, Enock continued to build bridges among the villagers. He introduced community projects aimed at helping the less fortunate, encouraging everyone to share their resources and talents. The village transformed into a place where kindness thrived, and the spirit of unity became their guiding light. Years passed, and Enock became a beacon of hope in the village. His teachings inspired acts of kindness and compassion, and the community flourished. People traveled from afar to hear his wisdom, and his influence spread like wildfire. Enock often held storytelling nights, where he wove tales of faith, love, and resilience, encouraging everyone to find the light within themselves. As Enock grew older, he often reflected on his journey. He understood that heaven was not just a place but a state of being created by love and unity. On his final day, surrounded by family and friends, Enock closed his eyes. With a grateful heart, he whispered a prayer of thanks for the life he had lived and the love he had shared. In that moment, a radiant light enveloped him once more, and Enock felt himself rising, embraced by the love he had shared. He understood that he wasn't leaving, he was ascending to a higher plane, continuing his mission in spirit, guiding the hearts of those he had touched. And so, he didn't die, he ascended, becoming a timeless guardian of love and unity. Enoch's story became a reminder that love transcends all boundaries, forging connections that last beyond a lifetime. Make sure you remember this: Enock didn't die but found a way to live on through the hearts of many, a legacy of love that would shine forever. His spirit lived on in the laughter of children, the kindness of neighbors, and the unbreakable bonds forged in community. What are your thoughts on this video? Leave your comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos for more fascinating historical insights. Thanks for joining me on this journey.